That is correct. This is a triple threat for the Melbourne Openweight Championship. Those of you playing at home, triple threat, that means no disqualification, no countouts. The only way this can win is by pinfall or submission in the middle of that ring. And making their way to that ring first, he is the Slim Reaper. It is Mike Kaos.
Oh, here he goes. I love seeing this man wrestle. Whether he's having a good day or a bad day, I know we're always going to have an entertaining night.
Now, of course, if Mike Kaos were to win the championship here tonight, this would be just another belt to add to the plethora at which he is currently supporting numerous promotions around this country. But who better to take it from someone like Adam Crowe? Mike Kaos.
The big ticket is here from Stephen Victoria. Mike Kaos is gunning. He is aiming to get another piece of gold to his magnificent collection in 2025.
Introducing next.
Now, if you want to talk about the Melbourne Open Championship, you have to talk about one of the best professional wrestlers. He is the pillar of not just Melbourne professional wrestling, but Victorian professional wrestling. It is the unpredictable jaw-jacker, Jayson Krash.
I thought this guy was sick. I thought he'd been gone for 6 months because he was sick.
He is not. We were very lucky to see the return of the jaw-jacker here last time at Alpha versus Energy, our big double-header show, which you can hopefully go check out on our YouTube channel at Alpha Pro Wrestling. Now, Craig, you were there. What a moment to have Jayson Krash return. What a moment to have Krash return.
Well, it's always a great moment to have Krash back, but after so long away, he's been sorely missed by this crowd. You can see how excited they are.
As much as I don't like to admit when somebody's been gone for so long and I haven't missed them, I've kind of missed the unpredictable jaw-jacker, Jayson Krash.
Yeah.
He is a pillar of Australian wrestling, let alone Victorian wrestling, but he wants to be the champion here in Alpha Pro Wrestling.
And introducing the champion.
Oh, I suppose we've got to wait for this one.
However, in order for either of these two gentlemen to become the new champion, they have to pry it from the cold, hard hands of the greatest around. He is the inaugural and the only Melbourne Openweight champion, Adam Crowe.
What a rousing reception for our champion.
Especially after the actions at at our last show, as we mentioned. Adam Crowe, he ate the finishes of not one, not two, but three different individuals from Team Energy. Oh, when life imitates art. How do you think this match is going to? We would love to hear your thoughts as you watch along at home. But as of right now, these two men just eyeing. Oh my God! These two men, former team members at our last show representing Team Alpha, Jayson Krash, Mike Kaos. That fire coming out of Krash, though, with that super kick to Kaos, getting his work straight in to Adam Crowe, setting him up. Package, oh, that package driver.
Wow.
The speed at which these two men are already working. Springboard.
Oh, my goodness me.
Springboard blow, drops Crowe to the mat.
That was amazing. Starting off, Crowe had gone straight into talking to Kaos again, trying to win him over to his side. He's been doing this for months now, trying to work on Kaos.
Look at that strength.
Jayson Krash had enough of that, but the momentum has definitely switched back. But Kaos is not Not on the Crow side as yet.
Roll up pin attempted. Kick out at 1.
Oh,
Second from Kaos. Folds him like a lawn chair. Oh! It was like an arm drag cutter from Kaos.
Hip toss into a neck
Hip
breaker,
toss,
it was.
thank you.
That's all right.
From where I'm sitting, all I can see is Krash's butt. So I do
Wow.
appreciate the extra observation from yourself, Pat.
You can't help when they landed right in front of you, mate. Well, it's interesting. Mike Kaos has been really conflicted in this whole Crow family war with Alpha and Energy, and I think he's just really been caught in the middle here. There's something going, and oh my God!
Springboard flip from Kaos. Sorry, my apologies. From Krash to the outside, taking out Crow. Collateral damage though, the front area of Mike Kaos.
you go for taking your eyes off the action for one moment to check your notes.
His big ticket, his Slim Reaper, blasted on that buckle.
Wow.
Jayson Krash though sets him up for what looks to be a suplex.
Great timing there.
Hang on. Adam Crowe though comes in, breaks it.
Oh, it doesn't look good for Mike.
Oh! The assistance from Adam Crowe taking out both of the other competitors in this match. Now, as you were saying before, Pat, Craig, kick out at 2. That's not what you said earlier. What you were discussing earlier, the conflicted feelings that Mike Kaos must be ironically feeling. On top of that, this match beginning with a super kick from Jayson Krash, his teammate.
Absolutely.
Last month. That internal conflict must be greater.
Look, these guys have a long and complicated history, there's no doubt.
Sky high.
Big spine buster from Crowe. Kick out at 2, however. Sorry, Craig, continue.
Well, they were saying they have had a long history. I mean, the last time Krash and Kaos competed in a 3-way match was for the Alpha Heavyweight Championship. And interestingly enough, both men lost that match. So I'm sure, although they've been teammates for a while, they've been on other sides before and on the losing side before. And
Mike Kaos catching the ankle of Crowe.
There are no allies in a 3-way match.
And Blue Thunder Bomb right in the center.
Kick out at 2, about as effective as every Blue Thunder Bomb ever.
You got to admit, as much as you may not like Adam Crowe, he's one of the best wrestlers in this country today.
Look, that is absolutely true. I can't argue that. I don't think Craig can argue that. Adam Crowe is without a doubt. As you mentioned, the inaugural Melbourne Openweight Champion. He has also been a champion right across this state. When he talks about himself being the best around, I hate to say it, but it is absolutely true.
From what it used to be just an ego trip, he's just now proven these last few years that he is the best around in Australian wrestling
And
today.
if he can take out some of the legends in that massive pump knee from Krash.
Wow.
Rocks the jaw of Crowe.
Look at this, and look at Kaos. And
Wow! Yell.
That knee from Kaos feeds into a destroyer.
Does you call that an assistant destroyer, maybe? I don't know, but either way, Kaos firmly in charge right now.
Makes his way to the top buckle. Eyes it up nicely. Both men on their backs in the middle of the ring. Giant splash.
He's going for
Catches
the double
both.
pin.
2. Kick out at 2.
one of the things there that we need to realise is that you've got to hook those legs. It doesn't matter if you're covering 2 people. Hook 2 legs. It does not mean you will not be getting that win. It will give
Finally,
you
Pat
more
and I are in
advantage.
agreement. Not often that Pat and I agree, but yep, when it comes to pin security, you've got to hook that leg.
Oh, that signature spine buster from Kaos goes for the cover. Count at 2, kick out.
I just don't understand this whole if he won't they with Mike Kaos at the moment. Like, what is really tempting him to be with the Crowe family? And there hasn't been enough explanation on it.
Well, speaking of not enough explanation, Pat, for those maybe joining us for the first time, what is some of the history between the Crowe family and Mike Kaos?
Well, they've been right on him since he won the championship at Final Phase in December last year. They were the ones who cost him the World Heavyweight Championship to Michael Weaver.
Hang on, my apologies. Package, pile driver.
Oh, super kick. Oh, no.
Delivered to Kaos. Adam Crowe super kicked to Krash. Goes for the cover. Kick out at 2. Apologies, Pat. Please continue.
No, don't be sorry, man. This was the whole combination. The Crowe family taking over. The Crowe family took out Jayson Krash before he could make it to the finals in the Melbourne Openweight tournament. They took out Mike Kaos and made sure he could not defend that championship and retain it against Michael Weaver.
That is certainly true.
This has been a massive thing for the Crows. But my confusion is, why is Mike Kaos still feeling conflicted about getting back at somebody who cost him everything?
Hang on, Adam Crowe looks to have laid his hands on Ref Kenny. Once again, in a triple threat, though, no disqualifications. That would be allowed. But look, to be a devil's advocate in this scenario, Pat, it is very likely that maybe Kaos has seen the power of the Crowe family. Yes, they were unable to maintain that power at the end of our last show, but they didn't get there by accident.
That's true. It's very, very true, though. Cunning individuals with Adam and the rest of the family, Rocco, Emilio, Daniel, Paul Crowe, too many of them.
I'd say to go on what you said there, he may have lost the belt, but I don't think he's lost his power, and he's trying to exercise that. He can see that Mike.
Hang on. Jayson Krash. Krash testing time.
Wait, what the?
Completely dodged by Crowe, whether it be by adrenaline or some sort of being that is simply just the power of Crowe.
Wait,
Whoa! Okay.
Jayson Krash, I'm getting to my feet.
This is ridiculous.
These two are insane.
Oh.
This is what you expect. This is what should be seen for the Melbourne Openweight champion. Double knees from
MK
Crowe.
Ultra.
Double MK Ultra. MK Ultra 2.
Ultra.
Kick out at 2.
Again.
Just.
Definitely.
This match continues. Mike Kaos rolls over to Jayson Krash, attempting to go for the pin again. Ref Kenny. Oh. That could have been it. That was like a count of 6, Kenny. Where were you?
Wow, that could have cost Mike Kaos the Melbourne Openweight Championship.
That was his
right
best chance.
there.
Sorry, I got Chrissy B being like, Ryan, calm down. And she's, you know what, I should. I'm supposed to be in the impartial one here.
Oh, Kaos now firing up. Oh!
Just running through everyone. Gets him in that fireman's carry. Krash gets out, pushes him to the ropes, picks him up. Destroyer!
What a
Goes
code
for the
red.
cover. Sorry, code red.
Oh,
Thank you for the
just
correction there.
broken up by
hell.
Adam Crowe.
Once again, my vision disrupted by a Tukus. This time, Ref Kenny. Kaos calls it. This could be the kill shot. This could be the thing that takes it out.
Taking into account the 3 people here, though.
Ducks!
MK. What is going on here? And
Signature Krash makes his way to the outside. Gets to the top. Crowe attempts to stop it.
Here we go.
There's that 5-man's
Here we
carry.
go.
Could set up so many things.
Oh my
Hang on.
God!
Is this a double Krash test?
Oh
time?
my God!
Not the smoothest of landings, but you still have one person landing on another.
I think Kaos copped the worst of that one.
Oh
my God!
Was that a
Tombstone pile driver.
Oh my God!
No way!
Oh my God!
It is with my absolute pleasure that I get to say what Jem just said. Your new Melbourne Openweight champion, the unpredictable jaw jackapat, Jayson Krash!
Gee, stop yelling at me!
I'm sorry, sound guy. What an incredible moment. I mentioned it at the start of the match. This man is the lifeblood. He is a pillar of Victorian professional wrestling.